Hello, friends. I wanted to just do a quick intro to this discussion board because it is a little bit different than other ones that you've seen, because you are actually going to be doing basically the whole discussion based on um, some sources that I give you and a little bit of your own knowledge. So this particular discussion, let me fix my camera there. There we go. Is about Columbus, right? Christopher Columbus, in 1492, he sailed from Spain and was one of the first Europeans to make it to the Americas. Um, and kind of bring back information about it and opened up the Americas to the rest of the old world. So he's a pretty important guy simply because he was the first one to make that journey and kind of bring the information back to the rest of Europe. That being said, Christopher Columbus is a very controversial figure, right? There's a lot of people who thinks what he did was good. There's a lot of people who look at some of his actions and view it as very, very negative impact, especially on Native Americans who lived in the Caribbean where Columbus initially landed. And your job with this post is to basically take a side, okay? I want you to tell me what you think of Columbus. Now, to do that, there's a couple of things. First of all, we have your discussion guide right here. And I do want you to give me arguments for both sides. I want you to give me arguments for why some people think he's a hero, and I want you to give me some arguments for why some people think he's kind of a pitiable villain, essentially. So I want you to give arguments for both sides, and then for your actual discussion part, you'll choose a side. Okay? Now, to help with this, there are some writings here that you can read through. We've got the Columbus was a hero, and some people who and what they saw and what they thought of him. And then we've got other arguments of why maybe Columbus was a villain. Okay? Um, so you can read those arguments. If you want to do outside research, you are more than welcome to do so. And you're also more than welcome to use any previous knowledge or information about Columbus that you have as well. That's totally fine. I just want to see what your ideas are. So basically, for this last step, you're answering kind of two different questions. You're answering, tell me your view of Columbus and tell me why you view him that way. And then also tell me something that the other side would say and how you would, what rebuttal you would have against that. So, say you think that Columbus was a hero. Well, why would somebody think he's a villain? And why do you think that thing isn't as important? Or if you think he's a villain, and then you come up with why some people think he's a hero and talk about, how maybe some of his villainous activities outweigh this one good thing. Something like that. Okay? So, not too crazy, but I do want you to definitely read through each of these little snippets here because there are, like I said, very varied opinions about Columbus. And it's a pretty hot topic today. So you've probably actually heard some of these arguments and some people saying different things about him. With these, with your outside information and with any other information that you want to kind of look up and go through, I want you to form your own opinion and be able to back up that opinion with facts, with figures, and with kind of why you believe that side. Okay? So, hopefully that all makes sense. Most of the instructions are in here, but again, the real main part of this is picking a side and being able to back up your side. Okay? So, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, have fun. Thanks, guys.